I'm kind of an AmeriCorps nerd. Is my third one. It's the third and final one, I think. So many of you now know. So few of you knew before, but we all bake bread. Melissa, my super fantastic co-member, FoodCorps member, and I bake bread every Friday night with our amazing volunteers in Gallup. We bake so much bread. Let me tell you, like 200 bagels, over 200 bagels, dozens of baguettes, whole wheat multigrain bread, sourdough rye bread with caraway seeds, walnut pecan raisin bread that's also whole wheat, challahs, which is a Jewish Sabbath bread. We've sent some to Lisi, actually. Whole wheat pizza dough, gluten-free muffin things, which we don't have a name for yet, exactly. But they're really pretty. And like I said, you might ask why exactly we do this every Friday night, where we could be out having fun. And so to explain that, you have to know a little bit about Gallup. So Gallup is an old railroad town funded and founded on coal. And it's now a coal-depleted railroad town. So at one point, Gallup was a great, rich, prospering town. And now coal is shipped from Colorado to use our railroad system. And so our nonprofit as well is lacking sort of the resources that are now depleted. So Melissa and I are fundraising. We're fundraising with really great bread every week. So tonight I want you to think about something. I want you to think about a $5 bill. I want you to imagine yourself, close your eyes if you need to, imagine yourself as a $5 bill in Gallup, New Mexico. Okay, so everyone's imagining themselves as a $5 bill in New Mexico. So in Gallup, you might be at the local feed store where you can buy chicken pellets, you can buy hay for your goats, you can buy all sorts of things that you might need if you're a rancher. You can go to Walmart. Everyone can go to Walmart, I guess, too. You might go to the liquor store, or you might just be in the back pocket of a hurried school teacher. In this case, it's our friend Kanter. But on Saturday morning, everything changes for you $5 bills. You end up at 305 South 2nd Street, where Melissa and I are waiting with loaves that we've crafted the night before, along with our volunteers. And you feel so good because you $5 bills can purchase most anything that we offer, right? And as you're changed from your back pocket to our money pouch that we call bread, and you all chuckle because it's clever. You can't see it at all. You can. And inside, guys, it's crazy. You're all reunited with friends that you've met around town, like I said before. It's close quarters. It's hot now in Gallup. And when I close the zipper, I don't know what goes on between you $5 bills that are in this closed quarter container. So a few hours are going to pass. We'll be done selling bread, and you're sorted out in these piles, and you're divided. And it's all very confusing because you're money, and you're not a human being. And you'll ask yourself, where am I going to go now? Well, a few of you are going to end up at the La Montanita Food Co-op, which is right here. We're lucky to have a food co-op in Gallup. And your purchase, your exchange for fruits and vegetables that are destined for schools, where Melissa and myself and school children are crafting up all these smoothies that are a fundraiser for the garden, actually. And since all of you paid for it and the school didn't put up any money, all of it's pure profit. It's amazing. Some of you are going to end up as ingredients for cooking lessons and tastings and experiments. You might end up at the Home Depot, where we're purchasing PVC pipes and wood and plastic for hoop houses construction. We need hoop houses in Gallup because we have a 6,500 feet elevation, which means we get really, really cold nights. So even in June, we're having frosts. It's kind of crazy. So we have season extension with hoop houses. Or we're buying like cheap drill bits because our drill bits are always breaking. Family food nights. No, we're saving you up for huge purchases like pallets of compost. And when we're here in Michigan, we took all these field trips to these farms, all this black soil, it's incredible. Gallup doesn't have any of that. It's sand, it's clay. We need compost to amend our soil. Another purchase you might be going toward is a Vitamix for a reservation school teacher who's so far away from Gallup. She travels 45 minutes to her school. All she wants to do is help her students rethink a drink. So she asked us for a Vitamix. We provided for her. So now she's got a Vitamix in her classroom, making smoothies every day with her kids. We're providing that for her. This is a vermicomposting kit that we were able to purchase. 2 classrooms now in Gallup have these awesome vermicomposting kits that they're using lunch meats, or not meats actually, lunch scraps, breakfast scraps, pencil shavings, all feeding their classroom pets, right? Taking the lychee out to the garden, using the most organic, beautiful, rich fertilizer we can have to feed our plants. This is a bicycle-powered blender. It speaks for itself. No, it's amazing. We take it to farmers market, we take it to school events, and the kids absolutely adore getting on a bike, pedaling away, getting really sweaty, and then drinking this beautiful smoothie they made. We're looking at a farm project right now. You help purchase 100 pounds of garlic, 6,000 onions, and hundreds of potatoes that we planted at a real farm space that Melissa and I slaved away at. Those are all hand-dug beds, shoveled. Right. And it's amazing. All of those crops, they're going to enter CSA boxes, farmers market, and maybe with the help of Farm to Table, with Lee Adams in Santa Fe, all that stuff is going to enter cafeterias next year. So can you imagine a situation where kids, this is all planted by kids, kids are sowing it, kids are harvesting it, and then kids are going to be eating it all in the cafeteria. So we're really excited. And so it's not just you guys, it's not just us, rather, and the kids that get to benefit and are grateful for the bread, but it's all the pockets you started out in on Saturday morning. All the families that came out in the wind, in the rain, in the snow, early on Saturday morning where they could be hiking around, where they came out and supported this thing called Crummy Bread Company. And then they got to eat really good, organic, fresh, wholesome bread products made by locals for locals. So thanks.